Good morning, folks. What is happening? I'm off to my morning walk to London Real Studios, just saying hi to everybody. I've got probably the biggest interview of the year coming up on August 3rd, and that is with Mr. Dorian Yates, six-time Mr. Olympia. He is known as one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, and on top of that, he's a fascinating dude with tons of introspection, with tons of insights about what it means to compete and to be the best. He has just had an interview with the Express newspaper that I read yesterday. It's incredible. He talked about when he finally made the decision that he could beat one of his heroes, which is by the name of Lee Haney, and how in order to beat him, he had to convince his own self that he was better than him. And so this is really going to be a fascinating interview about how to achieve excellence. Love Dorian. I know you guys like Dorian a lot. Yes, it's actually raining on me right now. Someone just said lovely sunshine in England. But you know what? Who cares? I'm going to periscope in the damn rain. So why the hell not? If you're feeling this, send me some hearts, man. Send me some love out there. I need to see it. But I would like to hear your questions for Dorian Yates, and you can submit them in two places. First of all, we have a video out there called Ask Him Anything, Dorian Yates. Also, if you come to LondonRealAcademy.com, you can submit all your questions, and I will be watching them and asking all of them from Dorian. I got some love from Leeds, love from Germany. What's up, guys? How you doing? But I'm just super excited to have Dorian in the house. You know, we had him on the show 2.5 years ago, and it was our most watched episode ever. He is a fascinating individual. It's funny, he says he gets stopped in the streets and people say, you're the guy from London Real. I get stopped on the streets and people say, you're the guy that interviewed Dorian Yates. So it's weird how our paths have always been linked ever since. And you know, Dorian has been really hesitant to do any other interviews since ours. He always told me, Brian, he said, it was all perfectly captured. He said, so why would I want to do another one? So as far as I know, he hasn't done any longer form interviews like that in 2.5 years. And so we spoke. I was trying to get Dorian to come to our Masterminds event to speak, which is going to be happening in April next year. We're still going to try to get him. And we were talking, and he thought, I thought, you know, Dorian, we got to do this again. And he agreed. So we're super excited. It sounds like you guys are loving it. Like I said, Dorian Yates, you know, whether you're into bodybuilding or even training or diet and fitness, it doesn't really matter, because Dorian is a guy who has really been there and done that. He's a humble guy. You know, one thing I learned about Dorian is when I asked him about why he was the best and why he did everything he did, he said it because he was competing with himself. And I've found of over the 300 people I've spoken to over the years, those are the guys and girls that win, are the ones that compete with themselves. They're not really trying to beat other people or to prove things to other people. They're trying to prove things to themselves. And that goes for me too. I think that's why I'm doing that as well. What's up, buddy? Got somebody from Seattle. What are you doing up so early, homie? Go back to bed. Oh, it's late at night for you. That's cool. So what was I saying? So I found that fascinating about Dorian. He says he remembers walking backstage before a competition and his feet hurt. He didn't know why his feet hurt. The reason they hurt is because he had run out of fat in his feet. So there was no padding between his bones and the concrete floor because he had dieted so hard. And yeah, just fascinating stuff. Last time we talked about steroids. We're going to talk about steroids this time too. I think Dorian has a really interesting take on it, as in his opinion, and I believe he is right, they're used in all sports. It's just the testing. And oh, Cardone's here in October. All right, I'm going to hook up with Grant, see if we can get him on the show. But with Dorian, it's all about the testing. And he thinks that if you're going to test, all it means is that the people that can get around the test are going to be successful. It doesn't mean the people that aren't taking the steroids. So someone said, expect more from yourself than anyone else in the world, than anyone else would. I agree. That's a great way for success. So with Dorian, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about life after bodybuilding. He's 53 years old. In my opinion, he seems to be dealing with it very well. He's on the scene, but obviously not obsessed with the scene. So it's going to be awesome. So also, you can watch this show live, I know, on August 3rd. If you become a member of the London Real Academy, which is simple, LondonRealAcademy.com. Within 30 seconds, you can click, become a founding member, and you get direct access to me and 500 of the people around the world that are all part of the team, man. We're awesome. We're all about action and accountability, making ourselves better. We got premium content on there, live episodes, special bonus content, footage from my day with Dan Pena at the Ritz you can hear Dan Pena call you a bunch of names and tell you to get off your butt and do some stuff. So it's all there. It's all good. Go check it out. There's probably a link below. And that's it. Much love. Super excited about Dorian. August 3rd. Put it in your calendar. Come join us live. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.